The sharp, resinous fragrance of pine clung to the cool air, heavy and unrelenting, but it did little to soften the razor-thin tension that had become our new normal. Life in the suburbs had dulled into silence and distance, and now here we were, driving into the Highlands for what my wife, John, had framed as a necessary escape. She had begged for this weekend, insisting that a secluded cabin tucked away from the world might help us rediscover what we had lost. Her tone had carried a note of desperation, and though her eyes betrayed unease, I dismissed it as stress. Foolishly, I let myself believe this was a peace offering, a fragile attempt to mend what already felt beyond repair. The journey had been long, the road winding, but the silence between us was louder than the hum of the engine. By the time we reached the lodge, the cabin appeared through the curtain of towering redwoods like something cut from a postcard, quaint, unassuming, almost welcoming. At the reception desk, a woman with warm eyes and a badge that read Brenda greeted us. Her smile held a practiced kindness, the sort that softened the edges of weary travelers. For a fleeting second, hope sparked within me. I told her how beautiful the place was, and she replied with gentle sweetness, gesturing for me to complete the check-in form. John excused herself, her boots tapping softly as she slipped toward the restroom, leaving me to scrawl my details across the paper. Name, address, emergency contact. The questions were routine, harmless, until my eyes drifted to the bottom of the form. That's when I saw it. A name that didn't belong. A name that turned the ground beneath me into ice. Dylan. The letters burned like fire in my mind. My chest tightened as recognition set in. This wasn't a clerical error, it wasn't an accident. The name was deliberate. It carried the weight of every late night, every half-hidden phone call, every hollow embrace I had been pretending not to question. My stomach twisted violently as the puzzle pieces slid into place. My hand shook around the pen. Rage and disbelief surged through me, raw, uncontainable. This wasn't suspicion anymore. This was proof. When John returned, she found me gripping the clipboard, my knuckles white. "What's wrong?" she asked, voice cautious, like she already knew. I didn't answer. I just pointed. Slowly, her eyes fell on the name. I saw her face drain of color, her lips parting soundlessly. "How could you?" My voice cracked under the weight of betrayal. It's not what you think," she whispered, but her excuse shattered before it could form.